Imagine an immense metallic structure appearing on the horizon of the Nevada desert. It's not just another factory. It is a true technological fortress designed to change the game in the transport industry. A factory so vast that it seems to defy the limits of what is possible to build. But instead of a city surrounded by skyscrapers, what you see is a monumental facility focused on a single mission, producing the Tesla Semi on a scale never seen before. It is no exaggeration to say that this is the launching pad for a revolution on wheels. Inside this industrial hive, the work is tireless. Robots and humans move in perfect synchronization. Each piece, each component comes to life in a dance of precision. Gigantic machines, robotic arms that seem to have a mind of their own, all orchestrated in a technological ballet. And the most impressive? It's not just an ordinary assembly line. It is a factory designed to evolve, to grow along with demand, like a living organism that adapts to the environment. A space that will soon be producing no less than 50,000 units per year. But don't think it was easy to get here. The path was long and full of challenges. For years, the Semi project faced delays, rumors of cancellation, and even doubts about its viability. Many said Tesla was trying to do the impossible, turn a futuristic concept into a workhorse capable of rivaling the trucking giants. But while some doubted, others continued to believe. And that factory in Nevada is proof that the dream not only survived but evolved. You can even imagine what happens inside. Conveyor belts that don't stop, parts that arrive from all over the world and are assembled with surgical precision. A true engineering spectacle, where each Semi takes shape little by little, from the chassis to the most advanced electrical systems. And the most incredible thing is that despite the complexity, everything is designed to be efficient. Every detail, every process has been optimized to ensure that these electric giants leave the production line ready to roll. And these aren't just regular trucks. They're true works of technological art. Each Semi is equipped with the most advanced control, energy management, and safety systems. Each is a promise that road transport can be cleaner, more economical, and more efficient. A promise that is becoming reality before the eyes of the world. Because, unlike other concepts that are only on paper, the Tesla Semi is going directly from paper to the road. The most curious thing is that this factory in Nevada is not just a starting point for the Semi. It is a living laboratory where new technologies are being tested and improved, where engineers and technicians work day and night to ensure every detail is perfect. And while the first models begin to come to life, there's already talk of new improvements and future updates. It's as if the factory were a creature that never stops evolving. While the Nevada factory is impressive, the true fascination with the Tesla Semi goes beyond its production lines. It's the truck itself that steals the show. An electric giant that challenges everything we know about heavy transport. And perhaps the most intriguing thing is the changes it has received over time. Because the Semi is not just a vehicle, it is a work in constant evolution, shaped by experience and innovation. With each version, he gets closer to perfection. Right away, what catches the most attention are the updates to its design. From the beginning, the Semi was designed to be something much more than a conventional truck. And now, with recent improvements, it's more aerodynamic than ever. Imagine this: a heavy, huge truck that cuts through the air with the lightness of a sports car. And it's not just a question of appearance. Every curve, every angle, every surface has been carefully adjusted to reduce drag to the minimum possible. And we're not just talking about small adjustments. The design team took a deep dive into inspiration from Japanese bullet trains, known for their speed and efficiency. This means the Semi now has a drag coefficient of just 0.36. For those unfamiliar with these numbers, this is something of a miracle in truck engineering. Most traditional trucks struggle to maintain a coefficient below 0.8. The Semi, on the other hand, simply glides through the wind. But it's not just in aerodynamics that the Semi impresses. It also received a new mirror design, which combines better visibility and lower air resistance. And there's more. Now, the truck has sliding windows, a practical and elegant solution that makes life easier for drivers at checkpoints, toll booths, and other interactions. Small details that make all the difference on a long-distance journey. And if you look closer, you'll notice that even the space between the cabin and the trailer has been reduced. It seems simple, but this adjustment minimizes air turbulence, making the Semi even more efficient. It's a true dance with the wind, where every movement is calculated to ensure nothing goes to waste. Because in a world where every drop of energy counts, being efficient isn't just an advantage, it's a necessity. Another detail that does not go unnoticed is the removal of the traditional side mirrors, replaced by digital cameras that project images in real time onto internal screens. To some, this may seem like something out of a science fiction movie, but to Semi, it's just the next step in evolution. And the most impressive thing is that even without the mirrors, visibility is even better thanks to the wide angle of the cameras and the clarity of the images. A futuristic solution that combines security and performance. But it's not just the design that makes the Tesla Semi stand out. Underneath its imposing bodywork, a silent revolution is underway. And the heart of this revolution is the new HV battery, a technological jewel that transforms the Semi's performance into something truly extraordinary. And the most incredible thing? It's not just a question of power. It's a question of intelligence. This new battery is the result of years of research and development. Instead of simply increasing storage capacity, Tesla opted for a bolder path, making the system more efficient. With a 7% improvement in energy efficiency, the Semi is able to maintain the same range with a smaller capacity battery. It's as if the truck learned to do more with less. A true engineering lesson. And that efficiency isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. It translates into real savings. Less weight means lower energy consumption, and this directly impacts operational costs. For companies that depend on freight transport, every kilometer saved makes a huge difference, and the Semi delivers this masterfully. It's as if he was designed to be the champion of the economy. But the secret of the HV battery goes beyond efficiency. It is also cheaper to produce. And this is a crucial point, because instead of increasing the price of the truck to compensate for technological advances, Tesla found a way to make the Semi even more affordable. It's as if the company is saying, we want you to have access to the most advanced technology without having to pay a fortune for it. A true masterstroke. And if you think this battery is just an incremental improvement, think again. What we are seeing is a paradigm shift. A battery that not only powers the truck, but transforms it into a smarter, lighter, and more economical machine. And all this without sacrificing performance. Because at the end of the day, what matters is what the Semi can do on the road. And he does it spectacularly. Another fascinating detail is that this new battery is extremely reliable. Thanks to advances in cell technology, the risk of overheating has been reduced and battery life has been increased. This means less maintenance, fewer unplanned stops, and more time on the road. For fleet operators, this is gold. Because in the world of transport, time is money. And it's not just a question of performance. It's a question of sustainability. With this new battery, the Semi is not just more efficient. It is also more environmentally friendly. Less energy consumption means less environmental impact. And in a world struggling to reduce carbon emissions, the Semi stands out as a real solution, not just a promise. If the new HV battery is already a revolution in itself, the Tesla Semi's charging system takes this innovation to a completely new level. Because in a world where time is money, especially for the transportation sector, the ability to recharge quickly is a real game changer. And that's exactly what the Semi offers. An ultra-fast charging system that looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Imagine this, a giant electric truck that can get 350 miles of range in just 30 minutes. Yes, you didn't read it wrong. 30 minutes. While other vehicles are still stuck at charging stations for hours, the Semi is ready to get back on the road in the blink of an eye. And the secret behind this magic? A 1 megawatt charging system, a technology that leaves even Tesla's V3 superchargers in the dust. But the most impressive thing is that this is not just an ordinary charging system. It is a true masterpiece of engineering. Because it's not just about injecting energy quickly. It's about doing this in a safe, stable, and efficient way. Tesla engineers designed the system to handle high powers without generating excessive heat or causing premature battery wear. It's as if the Semi is being powered by a pure, controlled energy source. And of course, Tesla didn't stop there. Understanding that the Semi's success depends on a robust charging infrastructure, the company is building a dedicated network of chargers for the Semi in strategic locations across the United States. Carefully chosen locations along major transportation routes, ensuring drivers never run out of power. It is a true electrical web that covers the country, ready to support these silent giants. And it's not just a question of speed. It's also a matter of convenience. These new chargers are designed to take up less physical space, allowing more trucks to be serviced at the same time. This means drivers don't have to wait in long lines to top up. It is a practical solution that transforms the concept of electric transport into something truly viable. Another fascinating point is that these chargers are not just powerful. They are smart. Equipped with energy management technology, they are able to distribute the load optimally, ensuring that each truck receives exactly what it needs at the maximum speed possible. It's as if the entire system is thinking, adjusting, and adapting in real time. And it's not just that. The Semi also supports overnight charging, allowing fleets to recharge while drivers rest. It's a simple but brilliant strategy that maximizes uptime and reduces fuel costs. Because at the end of the day, what really matters to companies is keeping trucks running and deliveries being made. But it's not just charging technology that turns the Tesla Semi into a revolutionary machine. There's something even more subtle, but crucial, that makes all the difference for drivers. Practical solutions designed to make their daily lives easier and safer. Because, let's face it, driving a truck isn't just a matter of accelerating and braking. It's dealing with challenging roads, checkpoints, loading docks, and of course, long hours in the cabin. And this is exactly where the Semi shines. Starting with the design of the sliding windows. It seems like a simple detail, but it makes all the difference. In an industry where drivers constantly need to deal with toll booths, port entrances, and company entrances, having windows that slide smoothly means less hassle and more practicality. It's not just a question of comfort, it's a question of efficiency. And in transportation, time is money. Another point that cannot be ignored are the mirrors, or better said, their absence. Instead of traditional side mirrors, the Semi uses high-definition digital cameras that project images onto internal screens. And the most curious thing? These cameras offer a much wider and clearer view than conventional mirrors. This not only improves the truck's aerodynamics, reducing energy consumption, but also increases safety. Because, after all, seeing more means avoiding more accidents. Of course, some people were skeptical at first. For drivers accustomed to relying on mirrors, adapting to a camera system may seem strange. But that's exactly where Tesla stands out. Instead of simply rolling out the technology and waiting for everyone to adapt, the company listened to drivers' feedback and made improvements. The system is now more intuitive. The screens are ergonomically positioned and visual alerts ensure drivers don't miss any details. And improvements don't stop there. The Semi also has simplified controls and an intuitive interface. No dozens of buttons spread across the dashboard, confusing the driver. Instead, everything is organized in a clear and accessible way. From air conditioning control to navigation systems, everything is at your fingertips. It's as if Tesla took all the complexity of a traditional truck and reduced it to something simple and elegant. Another brilliant detail are the driver assistance systems. The Semi is equipped with advanced technologies that make maneuvering easier and safer. Proximity sensors, 360-degree cameras, and even a blind spot warning system ensure the driver has complete control, even in complicated situations. And best of all of this works in an integrated way without complications. But what really impresses is the driving experience. Unlike traditional trucks, which are noisy and often uncomfortable, the Semi is a true capsule of silence and smoothness. Its electric motor does not emit that deafening roar of diesel engines. And the absence of excessive vibrations makes long journeys much less tiring. It's like going from an old, untamed horse to a smooth, powerful thoroughbred. But if there's something that really impresses about the Tesla Semi, it's its performance. Because unlike traditional trucks, which are often heavy, slow, and noisy, the Semi is a true silent beast. Underneath its elegant aerodynamic body hides a set of 3 independent engines at the rear, and this is where the magic really happens. These engines work in perfect harmony, ensuring acceleration that few would expect from a large truck. Imagine this: a heavy-duty truck that goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour faster than many passenger cars. Does it seem like an exaggeration? It is not. The Semi has instant torque thanks to its electric motors, and this means that, even when loaded to the limit, it is capable of accelerating with impressive agility. It's like seeing a giant suddenly waking up and running at full speed. And all this without the deafening roar of diesel engines. Just a faint electrical hum that sounds like something out of a futuristic movie. But it's not just an acceleration that the Semi impresses. Its energy efficiency is simply unbelievable. While diesel trucks typically operate at just 20 to 30% efficiency, the Semi achieves an incredible 85 to 90%. And the secret behind this is simple. Electric motors are incredibly efficient. They do not lose energy to heat or friction in the same way that combustion engines do. This means that for every kilowatt hour of energy consumed, the Semi delivers much more power. And this efficiency translates into savings. Because a truck that consumes less energy is a truck that costs less to operate. Companies adopting Semi are not just choosing a more environmentally friendly option. They are making a smart choice from a financial perspective. Less fuel costs, less maintenance, and less time lost with unplanned stops. It's as if the Semi is always one step ahead. Another point worth highlighting is the energy recovery capacity. Thanks to its regenerative braking system, the Semi is able to recover energy every time it slows down. Instead of simply wasting this energy as heat, it transforms it into electricity, which is stored in the battery. It's as if the truck itself is constantly recharging its batteries as it drives. And on a long descent, it can even gain more energy than it consumes. And if you're wondering if all this power comes at a cost in terms of safety, don't worry. The Semi was designed to be as safe as it is impressive. Its traction and stability control systems ensure the truck stays firmly on the road, even in challenging conditions. And the three independent engines allow the Semi to distribute its power intelligently, always guaranteeing the best grip. But for the Tesla Semi to truly deliver on its promise to revolutionize heavy transportation, it needs something fundamental: a robust charging infrastructure. And that's exactly what Tesla is building. A network of semi-dedicated chargers strategically distributed throughout the United States, like an electrical web that ensures these silent giants never run out of power. And the most impressive? These chargers are not just ordinary. They are a true masterpiece of engineering. Currently, Tesla is already developing 46 specific charging locations for the Semi, and the plan is to expand this network aggressively by 2026 and 2027. But it's not just about quantity. The location of these points was carefully chosen. They are positioned along the main transport routes, within industrial zones, and at strategic points where the flow of trucks is constant. It's as if Tesla is mapping the arteries of freight transport and ensuring your Semi never runs out of power. And it's not just a matter of convenience. It's also a question of efficiency. These chargers are based on Tesla's most advanced technology, with charging capabilities of up to 1.2 to 2 megawatts. This means that even for a large truck, loading times are incredibly short. While other vehicles are still stuck at slow charging stations, the Semi is ready to get back on the road. And in the world of transportation, where every minute counts, this speed is a true competitive advantage. But that's not all. These new chargers are incredibly flexible. Each station can have between 1 and 8 charging stations, all connected to a single power source, which optimizes usage and ensures that no truck is left standing around waiting. And the design of these points is compact, taking up half the space of conventional chargers. It is a practical solution that not only suits drivers, but also facilitates installation in places where space is limited. And of course, Tesla isn't just building this charging network and letting it take care of itself. The same team that maintains the impressive network of superchargers for passenger vehicles, with an operation rate of 99.95%, is responsible for managing the Semi-chargers. This means that drivers can count on a reliable infrastructure, always ready to respond. Because in the real world, what really matters is not just speed, but the confidence that the system will be there when you need it. Another brilliant detail is that these chargers are smart. They are capable of dynamically managing energy distribution, ensuring that each truck receives the ideal amount of load without overloading the system. And more than that, they're designed to adapt to future needs. As more Semi are added to fleets and more companies adopt electric transportation, this network is poised to grow and evolve.